welcome to my garden tour. This is where the garden welcomes you. Here is our terrace, and we have a seating area here. And at the edge of our terrace, we have a very small planting bed, which is about a foot wide, so it's very small. But we have some creeping Lysimachia, some Verbena bonariensis, some red-coloured heuchera, and that does really well. The Lysimachia is done flowering now. And there is a little cherry tree in that corner on the left. Over on the other side, we have a spirea, which is done flowering. We have a small water feature, which is a little bit dried out now. And to the right of that, we have a row of hydrangeas. I think this is Bobo and a grandiflora. Here is another seating area on the other side of our terrace. We've got again Lysimachia on the left, planted in that on the edge border. Some lovely white dusty miller, Verbena bonariensis, and then just next to that is a Hacanacloa grass, which is variegated. We've got a timeless purple rose, another spirea, another water feature, and a 3-tier planter with lots of petunia that's doing really, really well. If we walk down to the garden now, so the terrace is about 4.5 feet up from the garden. So it's a lot of steps down, and we have a bed on the right hand side, which is a sort of semi-shady bed. And then the main bed towards the back of the garden is a sunny border. And I garden in chalky soil, so it's really hard to get things going. Here in this bed we have petunia, the bright pink petunia. We have some hydrangea, some heuchera that's struggling a little bit. I have a climbing hydrangea that seems to be doing well, but yet to flower. I've had that for a couple of years, but I bought that in a really tiny pot a few years ago. The Annabelles are doing well, they're about to go over, and we have Geranium Roseanne, and this pink flower is Phlox paniculata, which I have yet to plant. You've got a little path that just goes back into the back of the flower bed, and on the left is the biggest bed of all, and there are a row of hydrangeas along the back. We have a standard limelight hydrangea, a row of limelight hydrangeas, and then the pink and white hydrangea is vanilla fraise. I have some Lysimachia. I have a orange David Austin rose called Lady of Shalott. It's a standard. There's petunia popping bright pink at the bottom, and next to that is Alchemilla mollis, which is just about done flowering. But the geranium little pink flowers just behind that is giving it second flush. And down here is Phlox paniculata, which is a variegated version, which is flowered for the first time for me. There's Gara there on the right. We have lavender, echinacea, and a lovely rose, a pink rose, and then some more hydrangea on the left. So thank you for joining me on my first garden tour here in August. Here in the UK, I'll be sharing my garden journey here weekly. I'm not a seasoned gardener. I do try very hard, but I do feel like I have black thumbs, so A lot of trial and error, which I am hoping to document. So join me on my journey. I'll see you next time.